Well, hello YouTube. It is September 29th, last day of the trading month, last day of the month for trading. Yeah. I'm going to, as promised, give out three more stocks that will be on my watch list this week. Must say, always do your own research. These are not recommendations. These are just stocks for you to look at and run your own ruler over. Okay. First, before I do that, I will go back and have a look at the ones put out last month. It wasn't such a good month for the stocks that I spoke of, but all is not lost. I think all three are still potential to make some money. So if you happen to be in any of these, I wouldn't be selling at this stage, but of course that's up to you. So first one was REA Group, which I mentioned last month as being one of my favourite stocks on the market. All they've really done is held up. There was a trade in there during the month. They were $66 this time last month. They did get near $70, $69.91 they peaked out. Now they've come back down. I checked just recently, they're $66.90, so up about 1.5% for the month, which is okay when the market's been pretty choppy and is down a little bit since last time we spoke. But really hard to trade that. What I am finding in this current market is trades are either going to take longer because of the lack of volatility, or you have to be content to take a little less profit each time. So it is tough. It is tough to trade at the moment. It really is an investor's market. You've got to have a sort of a longer term view, but not impossible. There's still trades going on, both long and short. I've had an okay month. I'm actually down a little bit, but that happens. Some months you're gonna be down. You've got to accept that. But all in all, it still is tradable. It's just a lot tougher at the moment. So REA Group. Again, I'm in these. I'm just happy to hold them for now. They haven't really done enough either way yet. The second one was Oz Minerals, which, ouch. I think they were just over $8 last month. I suggested waiting until they come back below $8, which I did, and I got in around $7.90. Just checked then, they're $7.43, so I'm down near on 6% on those ones at the moment. The copper price has had a bad month, so I'm in these, and no reason to sell them. I know I'm sitting on a bit of a loss at the moment, but I'm happy enough to stay there. They're having a reasonable day today, and this may take a few months for these trades to come to fruition, and that's just the way the market is. When there's no volatility, these things just are slower, so you just have to accept that. And the last one, little Logicam, well, it's done nothing except go down. I've actually bought some more of these. I had some at 28 cents. I've just bought some more at 26 during the month. So I'm averaged at 27. They're at 26.5 at the moment. So I'm sitting around even on them, just down a little. As I said, these ones are going to take a while. There's been no volume going through, really boring. If you want to be a day trader or something like that, these aren't the stock for you. No excitement whatsoever. But if you can just hang in there for a while, I think they're a good little company, turnaround story. We'll see how we go with these. I'm probably holding about a third of my normal position in these, so it's not a big amount. But I'll be looking hopefully to make 100% on something like this. I'm not just trying to take my 10-15% and get out. This is one I'll hold a little bit longer and try and get a big return on. Okay, so to this month being October, I've got three stocks here that I'm going to put out. Now, I've had these, I started looking at these on, say, Wednesday. I started thinking of ideas for this, and a couple of these were better on Wednesday than they are today because they've gone up in the last couple of days and not quite as attractive. But anyway, I've done all the research, so here they are. First one is HSN, Hansen Technologies, I think is their name. They're a little technology company. They do billing for mainly utilities, I think it is. I like this little company. I've traded them in the past. They're volatile enough to trade. Currently sitting at 331. I bought these at 320 a couple of days ago. I wish they were 320 today, so that would be a better trade. But even at 331, I think there's still a fair enough buy, and I think there's some upside there. They're making a few acquisitions, and there's a bit of risk involved with that. Obviously, outlaying money, you don't know exactly what you're going to get for it. So a bit of risk involved, but I think they're cheap enough, as I said, around the 320 to 330 mark. Happy to be in these for the next few months. So that's Hansen HSN. The second one is Main Pharma, MYX. Now, I bought these during the month. They went up. I bought them about 66. They went up to 76. I should have got out. I actually had my sell in at 75 originally. I moved it to 76 and a half, thinking there was enough momentum to get there. It didn't, and they've come back down. They're 66 again. So I'm back down to even. They're volatile. Short sellers are playing with these at the moment. They, I think 9% last time I looked, short sold. So I've spoke about short sellers before. I do it myself, but I quite like it when they're involved, because it increases the volatility in a stock and gives you a better chance of making a quicker gain if things go your way. Of course, it can go the other way and you can lose it quick as well. So anyway, it's fun to play these sorts of stocks. They're a fundamentally sound enough company as far as I'm concerned. The figures are okay. They've made a big, in America recently, an acquisition that some people don't like, is what it is. The numbers stack up okay, and definitely a tradable stock. So have a look at them. That's MYX, Main Pharma. And the last one, I said last month that REA were probably my favourite stock on the market, long term and as a trading proposition. If they're my favourite, this would be a close second, and that is Downer EDI. I really love this company. The best thing about it is I don't even know what they do. They just seem to do everything. It's hard to describe. Basically, if it makes $1, they'll do it. And, I like that sort of mentality, and for that reason, they're a stock I've traded a lot over the time, and I've had good success with them, which sort of makes me like them a bit more, I guess. They, as I said with HSN, I wish I did this video a couple of days ago, because they were sitting around the 650 mark, and I thought they were a fabulous buy at 650. They've gone up a little bit in the last couple of days, sitting at 678. Even there, I still think they're a nice opportunity over the next couple of months there to pull, maybe a 10-15% gain. We'll wait and see. But good quality company. I like the management. They bought Spotless. There was a lot going on with that. The market didn't like it. They got punished. They're back now. I think that's all behind us. So you can play down at EDI. And as I said, I think they'll be quite good over the next month or two. So that's it. HSN at 331, MYX at 66 cents, and Downer EDI, DOW is their code, at $6.78 for the next month. And of course, the elephant in the room, the mighty Tigers, have made the grand final, AFL grand final. I can't believe it. I'm on cloud 9 out at the moment. Nervous. Tomorrow's the big game, and maybe by the time you watch this video, it's already over. So I don't know where I'll be next month. I could still be celebrating if we happen to pull this one off. So go the mighty Tigers. Please do it for me. And I'll see you guys soon.